when I got my channel, my biggest download ever, which took days, weeks, even months. This download was my absolutely biggest divine eye-opening which I had. It's now about, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years ago. I don't count the years. But there was one sentence from the divine universe which was given to me. It's the sentence is the game of the light. Yeah, the play of the light, the different possibilities, to take them playful, to take them with curiosity, to take them with fun and acceptance and gratitude and gracefully even, and it's never about, I want that, I don't like that, I need this, I have to make this. No, it's about the being in the one moment. It's about the acceptance, it's about the surrendering, and it's about the higher understanding that if it doesn't feel good, we can choose something else and we can put this into this situation and maybe it will blossom somehow different, so more nicer, yeah, for us. And really to go out from this serious way of life. Yes, war is serious. Yes, death, when people lose their loved one, this is serious. But this serious mood never have to control our life. Everything what is happening right now on Earth, this is very serious. This is why all the star nations are watching to us. The Galactic Federation is all around here. I'm in contact with them with so many years, and they give me so many cool moments where we talk and conversations, and it's absolutely easy. You know why they look the whole time here to us and why they observe us? Because they know that we have the free will. We are the only living being in the universe. The human race is the only living being in the universe who can make a choice, who has got a free will. And this is what, with our free will, we are creating. We are manifesting, of course. This is why the Galactic Federation and all the star nations and all our ancestors and guides are always there and looking at us, And when there is something where they have the feeling, no, this is enough, they will give signs to us. They will give signs to us. They will be the break for us in that moment. Like when we run further and further and further into a direction which is not helpful and productive for the humanity and for Mother Earth, then we will have something, for example, lots of earthquakes, for example, tsunamis, for example, political disaster. Yeah, we always have political disaster, but much more, or, it's like to put the thoughts of the people away from their decisions into a new subject. Yeah, so that all the people look then to there and they start to behave different, they start to think different. And yes, this is, there was a time, that I read really deep with my ancestors and with my guides and spirits. And my ancestors, they are always making jokes with me, yeah? So, I don't know. They don't warn me like tomorrow you will have an incredible download, sit down, and then when you start to receive, write it down. No, I walk through my house and suddenly, cling, I've got a message. And then they say, for example, some years ago, they said, you will do the soul guidance workshop. And I stopped walking inside my house. I stopped walking and I said loud, my daughter, she knows this already. She doesn't care anymore. But I just said loud, what is a soul guidance workshop? And they said to me, yeah, sit down, take a pen, take a paper, and write. I was like, okay. So my day, I know already, my day is now absolutely different. So then I just sat down and I started to write. And then it came up to a incredible, beautiful, soul guidance workshop, so that people at the end of this workshop, after 9 hours, at the end of 9 hours, they will really feel the embracing from their own soul. This is incredible. So, and this is how my ancestors work with me. I run around and then ding, it comes inside, like it's always like this. So, but one day I was really angry with my ancestors because nothing works out. Nothing. Doesn't matter what I did. I was always running against walls and I always failed and failed and failed, and I was getting rid of this and I was so angry. I mean, my ancestor never said to me, go this way. That was my mind, my limited mind, who said to me, go this way, do this, make this. Yeah. So, and then I was really angry and I said to my ancestors, why do you do this with me? What's wrong with you? Yeah. I thought you want to support me, you want to be here with me, you want to protect me, and I run against the walls and I really feel pain. I don't feel good. I lost a lot of money and I don't know how it will go on further. So what are you doing with me? And they sent a vision to me, a picture from a big football field. And around the football field, the audience had been my ancestors, all my ancestors. And I was in the middle of the field, in the center of the field. And the one team was the team of chaotic and craziness and actually failure, and the other team was the team of the light, was the team of the peace, and was the team of love. And I was there, standing there, and I didn't know actually to which team I belong now. Actually, I thought I am the team love, but this, how the people look from the team chaotic and craziness, they look much more stronger. Actually, I want to be with them. So, but always when I decided to be with them, I failed. And the whole audience applauded and laughed and they cheered at me, like, come on, go further. And, that was so funny, actually. I mean, it made me really angry, but at the end, I've had so many attempts with my football in my hand, that I found myself at the end at the team love. And I understood what my ancestors wanted to give to me, and I understood that was nothing was a failure. That was just experience, that was just lessons, it was important. But they told me, we are very often around you And it's like a big game what you do for us, because we cannot decide, we cannot choose. We are not the one who can choose. You choose. Yeah, you make the choice, and we let you with your choices so that you can learn better. And we are around you, and we have very often a big party around you. We don't laugh about you, we laugh with you, we laugh
Yeah.
for you. Yeah. And I was like, in one way I was really angry. But in the other way, I was so love filled for my ancestors, and I started to laugh with them. I just laugh with them. I say, yeah, yeah, you love to joke. And I said to me, look at, why do you take everything with so much pressure? Why do you take everything with so much need and want, and why you cannot have fun with each step that you take, why you cannot have joy and be grateful that you wake up in the morning and that you can breathe, that you can get out of your bed and you have a beautiful house and you have something to eat, you have your daughter, you have your car in front of your door. What's your problem? Start to be grateful. And that was really my main lack. My main lack. I was never grateful. So I had to learn to be grateful. And I think as more people will learn to be grateful, we can create such a beautiful world. And not to be grateful of our success. Our success is each morning when we watch into the mirror and when we say, hey, I'm alive. This is success. This is success already. So we don't have to run or chase or whatever. The success is that we can see us in the mirror and that we can say, hey, good morning, how are you? I wish for you a beautiful day. This is a success, actually.
Yeah.
This is how I feel.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And finding gratitude for what I deemed success or what was good in my life was easy. Finding gratitude for the things that didn't seem successful, like, oh, I'm breathing, I'm alive. I didn't
Yeah.
know that that was success. And this brings me to judgment is a very human quality. We said earlier, there's no right or wrong.
Mm.
There's no eternal God got us the universe waiting to punish us for our choices, judging us. No, it's just about our experience and learning. The only one judging us is ourselves or another human trying to judge us, trying to
Mm-hmm.
put us under their thumb and say, you're this way or that way. But because we're human, before we learn that judgment's our thing, we have all these judgments.
Mm.
This is good, this is bad, this is great, this is really bad, you know? And it's easy to judge success, to be grateful for these things that we think are the good stuff, and to not be grateful for this, or to, resist these
Mm.
things. But when we can let go of judgment and start to become present and just realize that I'm the one doing the judging,
Mm.
I can also judge everything with gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I had to start. Okay, well, I'm going to just choose to judge everything as being grateful. And then
Yeah.
in time, I just lost judgment. And I mean, it's not easy. There's no perfection. We're human. We slip back into old patterns sometimes. I mean,
Mm.
I'm human. I make mistakes. I make big mistakes. I F up, like it happens. I lose gratitude sometimes.
Mm.
And then I remember it's a choice. I can be grateful for the little things, the little moments, the really big things. And I learned to celebrate the smaller things too,
Mm.
to really just celebrate small wins or just little things. A bird coming by and slowing down in a window and just showing its beautiful colors off and then taking off and being like, yes. Thank
Yeah.
you, bird. You're beautiful. You know, it's just a matter of choosing to find more joy and more gratitude in our life to deem, like you said, I woke up, hey, how you doing? I'm in the mirror. I wish you a
Yeah.
beautiful day. This feels successful. I mean, it is a choice. It's a mindset reset. And just because you've reset or you've learned these things, it doesn't mean that 100% of the time you're going to be 100% perfect about it. So have some patience. You're a human, you
Yes.
know? Like don't be so serious. And at
Yes.
the same time, a little seriousness is okay. There's nothing wrong with taking things serious,
Mm-hmm.
you know? There's nothing wrong with wanting money in life. Money
Mm-hmm.
is a frequency. It's a tool that we use to put groceries in the fridge and a roof over our head and to have some fun with it. We've all agreed that this frequency, this tool is how we exchange stuff. Sometimes it's just numbers on a screen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's actual money or gold or whatever it is. You know, it's okay to have wants and desires or to take things seriously or not. But when we set ourselves up to, well, if I don't have this, then I'm not successful. Well, that's pushing it too far. Then we're creating judgments and we're creating the potential to live down, to live small because we don't achieve this serious thing that we really wanted.
Mm.
Well, maybe life's trying to show you that, you know, you think this means joy and success when there's all of this out here that could be joy and success. So maybe life's not giving you this to teach you that there's other ways.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah, it's perspective. And it makes me think there's a lot of talk in the last maybe decade about ascension.
Mm.
Earth is going to 5D and we're all going to ascend to new Earth. And that's taking ourselves and trying to leave something behind. True ascension is taking our consciousness and ascending our consciousness or higher perspective. That's ascension. That's the shift. It's not physically moving and leaving. It's ascending our consciousness and then grounding it in here to earth, to bringing it here. For me, I think some people take ascension and they're just like, oh my God, I want to get out of here. Yeah, I feel that way
Amen.
too sometimes. I feel it too. But what I really want is to bring the higher perspective here and vibrate it out and share this and have an impact in this world and see other people do the same thing. Because I think that's the shift. And you talked about all of our galactic friends watching. Earth is the only place in our universe. It's a school. It's the only place where we have duality,
Yeah.
where we have the horrible and the bad and the awful, chaotic, crazy war, like all this stuff. And we have all this beauty and light and joy and amazing and elation and ecstasy. We have both and
Mm.
everything in between. We have all of these free will choices. It's the only place in the universe that allows this. It's the only place in the universe that you get to have an experience in a physical body, have thoughts, have emotions, have spirituality,
Mm.
but be disconnected from it and to try to find a way to connect back to spirit to realize we are just an individualized piece of God, Goddess, the universe, that all living matter, everything is just God, Goddess, the universe, the source, the creator, in its differentiated form. There is no right or wrong. How can God, Goddess, the universe be right or wrong? How can we judge someone else or something else when it all comes from the same source, just like we do? Like these are the higher perspectives that can bring us to start to accept another way, to allow you to be you and me to be me, and it all be okay.
Mm.
These are the higher perspectives. This is ascension, bringing it in here, not leaving the earth. We're not going anywhere. I mean, at some point, our human body will cease to exist. We will die, and our spirit will venture on. You know, it'll walk through another door and have a new experience, a new adventure. But we're here. So let's bring these higher perspectives. Let's bring this love. Let's bring this acceptance, this gratitude, and root it into ourselves here and shift this third dimension into something lighter and more joyous. Even with the chaos and the crazy and the political upheaval and the whatever, that's all there for us to choose in duality. And there is a way to be informed and also not be obsessed,
Mm.
not make it everything. Because that, I think, where these lower vibrations and the chaos, it wants us to be.
Yeah.
It wants us to be informed and in fear. And if I don't act the right way, oh my God, and we can just jump off into that deep end. Or we can know that it's happening and choose something else and choose a different way too. And it really is choice. This
Yeah.
is the theme for today. I love that this became the theme. We do have choice, you know.
Yes.
I Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.